2. Nash rating of 78 to 112. It's a mobile start over 21.90. Approaching in the front straight. About to be set on their way. For the first time, ground lights up, and they're off and pacing, coming out pretty fast on the inside with Soho Seraphine making its way up on the back of it. It was Rock and Roll Do. So two start pace have turned out pretty quickly. There's 2 horse speed, there's the 3 roll in front. So Soho Seraphine controlling the tempo as they're making their way around the corner, approaching into the bend start back straight. First of 2 times, tempo has been pretty solid throughout after a good mobile start, and it's Soho Seraphine up front. Hoping to lead all the way there for Brent Murphy. Rock and Roll Do in behind it, having a comfortable run as they're making their way into the back straight. Rock and Roll Do now approaching on the outside of the stable maze. They passed that mile marker. Rock and Roll Do now going for the lead here, so it's going to make its way up front. Soho Seraphine happy to oblige the lead away and sitting behind Rock and Roll Do as they're making their way out of the back straight around the corner. Tempo is still pretty solid. They haven't slowed down yet as they're making their way around that corner, approaching into the front straight. Going to get their bell for the 21.90 here for trial number 1. As they're heading out of the fog into the front straight. And it's Rock and Roll Do in front. Now controlling the speed. In behind it, Soho Seraphine having a good run in behind. As the bell's about to chime, they've got a lap to go. As they're making their way around that corner, approaching into the first is pretty good about 100 metres, heading in the bend start back straight there for the final time. And Rock and Roll Do having a comfortable run up front. In behind it, Soho Seraphine. 800 metres left to go. Approaching in the bend start back straight. Up in the tempo a little bit quicker now. Hope for a quicker last half, and it's Rock and Roll Do about 3 metres in front there of the stablemate Soho Seraphine. About to pass the Bendigo Bank sign. Bets have 600 metres left to run. And it's Rock and Roll Do in front. Going up the inside of it now was Soho Seraphine as they're heading around the corner now, approaching the 400 metres. So it is Rock and Roll Do and Soho Seraphine. As they're into the fog now, making their way around the corner, approaching in the front straight there for the final time, rounding the home turn, and it is Rock and Roll Do on its inside, Soho Seraphine. Rock and Roll Do, Soho Seraphine, making their way in the front straight. Rock and Roll Do, they're going head to head together. The 2 stablemates, Rock and Roll Do on its outside, Soho Seraphine on the inside. They're both fighting hard, but Rock and Roll Do still got its nose in front, and it's going to win it pretty comfortably. Rock and Roll Do on a hard hold. In second position there with Soho Seraphine.